If you wait until Black Friday to plan Black Friday, then you've already lost. In this video, I'm handing you my exact BFCM calendar, the one we use at Breadloaf to help our brands have record quarters. I'm breaking down every channel from email, SMS, push, and direct mail. We're gonna dive into what you should be sending daily for Cyber Week, all the shipping cutoffs, gift card plays, the whole thing. And the cool thing is you can steal it, deploy it, and together, let's make Q4 your biggest quarter yet. What's happening, guys? Mark Milutin here, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of my favorite topics, Q4 planning for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. This is the time of year you finally see the fruits of labor from the last 9 months, where smart planning turns into real money, changes in P&Ls, and changed lives for founders. I'm coming up on BFCM number 17. Between running my own brands, working inside other brands, and managing hundreds of clients at Breadloaf. Today, I'm sharing our exact campaign planning template with all the key dates that you can drop straight into your calendar. Quick note, if you missed the episode on September and October list growth and how to prime your audience, that's required homework. So if we're still in September and October when you're watching this, go back and watch that video too. This video is your calendar and execution playbook for November and December 2025. So let's start off with the 4 key channels that are gonna carry you this year in Q4. Well, the first one obviously is email. The second one is SMS. The third is direct mail. This is what I like to call the silent killer that separates a good Q4 from an insane Q4. And then lastly, push. If you've already got an app, you're gonna wanna use it. If you don't, now's not the best time to build one, but you can start thinking about it for next year. We start planning in July with our strategy team. You should have your offer logic, inventory plan, and a draft calendar already in place. If you don't panic. I'll give you the exact sequence we use so you can move fast. So let's start off with October, which I like to call the October bridge and the Halloween finish. October is really a bridge month. Campaigns depend on your product cadence and seasonal collection. If you're in apparel and footwear, you're gonna wanna highlight seasonal transitions to colors, knits, and outerwear. We're actually seeing a big trend across food brands, across supplement brands, where they're putting in a little bit of pumpkin spice and some seasonal flavors as well in certain products. If you've got a seasonal spin on it, you want to double down with that in October. And if you can do something tasteful for Halloween, go for it. We have a lot of clients in fashion as well that highlight specific items or sell specific items that can be worn during the Halloween season. So this year, Halloween 2025 is Friday, October 31st. From Sunday, October 21st through Friday, October 31st, you can run holiday-inspired themes, a tasteful flash sale, or a last chance costume-adjacent activation if it fits your brand. Keep it fun, light, and on brand. Then you're gonna wanna put your eyes forward to November, where we really go to work. But before we hit November dates, you're gonna wanna lock this in. Direct mail will be one of your highest ROI moves this quarter, and you're gonna wanna use Postpilot to reach unengaged subscribers who don't open email. High LTV whales, these are your best customers. You're gonna wanna make sure you're sending a direct mail piece to them. And past buyers who have unsubscribed from email and SMS. Think of it as everyone that's bought from you that's in your suppressed Calavia list. So when it comes to budget, I tell my clients that you wanna activate around 10 to 20% of your overall media spend to direct mail in November. And the format's pretty simple. You wanna stick with 4x6 or 5x8 postcards, double-sided color. And the content, you wanna put in your BFCM offer. The start date, you wanna have a vanity URL like yourbrand.com/Black Friday. You wanna implement a QR code and a clear path to a Black Friday collection page or lander. This is pound for pound, one of the best ways to get attention in the mailbox before the inbox goes nuclear. Now let's talk about the November offer strategy. Now here's the tension. If you wait until Cyber Week to launch, you literally lose 2 to 3 weeks of harvesting demand and running efficient ads. Your target launch window should be somewhere between November 3rd through Saturday, November 15th, for your first public offer. And here's 2 good approaches that you can use. The first one, create a pre-holiday or gifting offer. Launch a simple, compelling deal, even code only at first, to start demand capture. Keep it fresh, then escalate your core Black Friday offer later. Or option 2, go straight into your Black Friday offer. If you want to go direct, it's fine, just keep it clean and strong. And then we have the early access play, which I highly recommend. In October, you want to run a sweepstakes re-opt-in with your list. You want to promise early access to a BFCM sale for email and SMS subscribers that re-opt-in. And then you want to give them an early access window of 2 to 3 days before the offer goes public. And the mechanism here, you want to start with a promo code only for early access users, and then you want to switch to an automatic discount at the public launch. Next, as we start moving through November, we have Veterans Day. That is November 11th, 2025. If your offer is currently live, then you can consider a free gift with purchase or a remembrance message to just announce Veterans Day. If you have a brand that's more veterans focused, or you donate or work with veterans causes or armed forces, this is also a great time to do a special offer or a unique campaign specific to this day. Then after your offer goes live between November 8th through the 23rd, you want to rotate the story. Within here, you want to focus on gift guides by persona and price point. You also want to highlight seasonal collections. Another great opportunity is bundles and gifts under certain prices. Gifts under 50, gifts under 100, gifts over 150. Those different price points really make it easy for your subscribers to merchandise products based on their budget for certain people. And you also want to work with UGC and creator curation. This is a great time to show those UGC creatives and those creators that you're actually working with and how these products are being used in their lives. And then you want the why buy now benefits in your reframe. You're keeping the offer in play without numbing people into it. Remember, you want to tell people, you want to buy right now because we have the best sizes and the best styles and the best products in inventory. And you don't want to wait until later in the month when things are going to sell out. Use that scarcity and that gamification mindset when it comes to your messaging. Now let's talk about Cyber Week. Cyber Week starts on Monday, November 24th. And then after that, we go into Thanksgiving on the 27th, Black Friday on Friday, November 8th, Small Business Saturday on Saturday, November 9th, Super Sunday on November 30th, Cyber Monday on Monday, December 1st, and Giving Tuesday on December 2nd. What should you be sending every day? Well, you should be sending campaigns every day during Cyber Week. On that first Monday, we want 1 email and 1 SMS. If you have push, add it in there. Tuesday, the 25th, same thing, 1 email, 1 SMS, and push if you have it. Wednesday, pre-Thanksgiving, 111. Then on Thanksgiving, I would send 2 emails, 1 SMS, 1 push. Then on Black Friday, here's the big one. You want 3 emails, 2 SMS, and 2 push. Small Business Saturday, 2 emails, 1 SMS, and 2 push. And then on Sunday, you want to do 2 emails, 1 SMS, and 1 push. And then again on Monday, you want to do 3 emails, 2 SMS, and 2 push. And Tuesday, you want to finish it up with 2 emails, 1 SMS, and 1 push. So let's talk about what some of these special days are during Cyber Week. Well, Small Business Saturday is an opportunity for you to highlight your small business. Tell your story. And with that story, you want to highlight the people behind the company. You want to tell, what do you guys stand for? What are your values? And then you want to tie in that offer and continue your Black Friday sale. Then for Super Sunday is like an additional day. So it's like, we're giving you another day, run it through there. On Cyber Monday, we have some brands that'll transition their offer to a new offer for Cyber Monday. If you do that, you want a better offer on Cyber Monday, or you want to transition from a % off to $1 off. And then Giving Tuesday is a great opportunity if there's a charity or a cause that you're a part of to give something to that, or you can just give another day of savings. When it comes to Cyber Week creative, you can lean into a dark black with neon accents, but keep the brand fit. Subject lines, you want to mix urgency, social proof, newness, new drops added, gifts under $50, super direct response related messaging that's on par with scarcity. And when it comes to segmentation, give high intent cohorts more volume. When it comes to low intent, get the best of the best. And with SMS, keep it short, timely, crystal clear, and use message caps and make sure you're not sending during quiet hours. SMS can get really expensive this time of year, so make sure you do not go over that message cap. You're gonna wanna maximize your SMS send, and I would really only send 1, 2, or maybe 3 MMS with an animation, and I would send those on Black Friday and Cyber Monday mornings. Now let's talk about December. When BFCM wraps up, usually it's between Giving Tuesday to the day after Giving Tuesday, where you're gonna maybe do an additional day on the 3rd. You extend for 1 more day, you still have a huge sprint to a payday in December. So December 3rd through the 18th is where you wanna launch an evergreen holiday offer, and you want to, once again, provide some scarcity and gamification. You wanna launch a fresh evergreen offer so people have a call to action to buy. It doesn't have to be as deep as BFCM, but you still want something in there that people can use to buy gifts. And trust me, if you don't wanna use an offer, I can guarantee you your competitors will. People want something this time of year, and an offer is gonna help us increase conversion rates overall. Next, you wanna run gift guides hard. You wanna give people a reason to buy. Why are they buying? Are they buying for themselves? Are they buying for a friend? Are they buying for mom, dad, sister, brother, colleague? We wanna give them a reason and guide them along the journey. Think of gift guides as like the perfect merchandising opportunity. You wanna make sure to add in scarcity, limited inventory callouts, last chance to order before Christmas. You want to add in dynamic stock badges if your theme supports it. And lastly, you want to introduce gamification. This is secret doors, tiered cart goals, mystery gifts, elves picked bundles. You want to make this fun and give people a reason to buy. And now we're going to get into the shipping cutoff and countdown cadence. This is what's going to happen throughout the second half of December. First, you need to lock in your ground shipping cutoff with your operations team. This is usually going to be somewhere between the 15th to the 18th of December. Once you have that date, you want to run a 72, 48, and 24-hour countdown sequence into that ground cutoff date. And if you can offer 2-day air, run messaging between the 16th through the 21st for that 2-day air cutoff, and do the same thing 48 hours out. When it comes to these dates, I always like to say, let's be conservative, let's under-promise and over-deliver. And now between the 19th through the 23rd, we have the slump fix, which is I call our gift card season. People are traveling, inventory is picked over, shipping windows are tight. Run a gift card booster. Buy $200, get a bonus $50 gift card. You need an offer here, guys. If you don't have an offer, gift cards won't really move the needle. And you want to frame it as the perfect last minute gift, and it has instant delivery and a New Year treat for themselves. If I can buy a $200 gift card, give it to someone, and then I'm going to get 50 to myself, that's a win-win. Now we're hitting the 24th and the 25th. Christmas Eve is on the 24th. Christmas Day is on the 25th. This is what we like to call gratitude and reflection. You want to send a short, heartfelt message. This is gratitude to customers and shout outs to your team. No hard sell needed here, just goodwill that compounds. Moving into the end of the year, we have the 26th through the 31st, which is our Boxing Day to end of year clearance. So Boxing Day is Friday, December 26th, and it kicks off your after Christmas sale. People have holiday cash and time. You want to spin up a clearance collection with deep markdowns up to 50 to 75% off. This should be a final sale with no returns. You want to be very explicit with this. We don't want to be wasting the first couple weeks of the year with returns on clearance items that we gave massive deals on. This is how you clean the books and clear the shelves before end of year. We're going to have a lot of mismatch in SKUs, a lot of things that didn't sell, a lot of weird sizes. You want to clean this up, clean up the books, and generate some cash from those inventory shelves before we hit the 1st of January. Then we want to close in the new year with an evening push on Wednesday, December 31st to lock it up. So let's get back to a little recap. First, you want to launch in early November. Don't wait. The second, you want to make sure you use direct mail as your secret weapon. Next, you want to run a disciplined daily cadence during Cyber Week with clear channel caps. And after BFCM, you want to push evergreen holiday campaigns at scarcity through December 18th, and then gift cards, and then Boxing Day with the end of year clearance. And remember, in November and December, you're going to do 3 times the amount of retention work that you do during the rest of the year. And that's how you maximize Q4. If you want help, my team at Breadloaf still has a couple Q4 spots, but we've got to move fast. We typically start with an audit, and we usually charge $4K for this audit. But if you're here watching this video and you're a serious brand doing between $1 million to $100 million a year with inventory and a real marketing budget, we'll comp it so you can see exactly what we do for you. There's a link in the description below to apply and schedule a call with one of our team members. And just remember, not everyone qualifies, but if you do, we'll show you what's under the hood and what work needs to get done. I want you to have the biggest Q4 you've ever had. Use this calendar, steal these plays, and execute with urgency. And if you found this video helpful, drop a comment with your brand and your biggest Q4 challenge. I read them all and I will get back to you. Make sure to subscribe for more retention and e-commerce growth playbooks, and I'll see you on the next one.